Brainy Bites, a daily dose for self-improvement.
Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed and unproductive? Are you looking for a way to manage your time more effectively and get more done in less time? Look no further. In this video, we will be discussing the Pomodoro Technique, a time management method that has been proven to increase productivity and efficiency. With the Pomodoro Technique, you will learn how to break down tasks into manageable chunks, set clear goals, and maintain focus. So, whether you're a student, a professional, or just looking to boost your productivity, this video will provide you with the tools and techniques you need to achieve more in less time. Are you ready to start getting more done in less time? Let's dive in. How to implement the Pomodoro Technique, a time management method. Part 2 of 2. Before we start the discussion, I would like to remind you that if you haven't watched Part 1, you should watch it first. Here are some points which have been discussed in Part 1. Number 1. Set a timer. The most important aspect of the Pomodoro Technique is the timer. You will need a timer that you can set for 25 minutes, the length of a single Pomodoro. It can be a physical timer or a timer app on your computer or phone. Number 2. Identify your task. Before starting a Pomodoro, you should know what task you want to accomplish during that interval. You can make a list of tasks for the day or the week and prioritize them. Number 3. Work on the task. Once the timer starts, focus exclusively on the task at hand and avoid distractions as much as possible. Number 4. Take short breaks. After each Pomodoro, take a short break, typically around 5 minutes long. This will help you to refresh your mind and give you energy for next task. Is any of this ringing a bell? Now, let's begin the discussion. Step number 5, take longer breaks. Taking longer breaks is an important aspect of the Pomodoro Technique, as it allows you to step back and recharge your energy. After completing 4 Pomodoros, or after working for around 2 hours, you should take a longer break to rest and refocus before starting the next set of Pomodoros. The recommended length for a longer break is around 15 to 20 minutes, but you may adjust it to your needs. During the break, it's essential to step away from your work and do something that's different from what you were doing. This can include taking a walk outside, having a proper meal, or engage in a hobby. One way to make the most of your break is to use the time to move your body. Going for a walk or engaging in a short workout can help you release the tension built up during work, and will prepare your body for the next set of Pomodoros. Another way to use your break time is to disconnect from your work, and engage in activities that are enjoyable for you, like reading, listening to music, or even having a short nap. It's also a good idea to use the time to catch up with friends or family, or to have a conversation with a colleague. This will help you to refresh your social connections and provide a break from the work routine. Whatever you choose to do during your longer break, the most important thing is to allow yourself to disconnect and recharge, so that you can come back to your work with renewed focus and motivation. Overall, taking longer breaks allows you to recharge your energy, refresh your mind and body, and come back to your work with renewed focus and motivation. It's also a good opportunity to take a step back and see the bigger picture, and to set new goals. Am I getting my point across? That brings us to our next point, which is step number 6, track your progress. Tracking your progress is an essential aspect of the Pomodoro Technique, as it allows you to see how much you have accomplished and stay motivated to continue working. There are several ways to track your progress, depending on your preferences and needs. One way is to keep a physical or digital log of your Pomodoros. You can use a notebook, a calendar, or an app to track how many Pomodoros you have completed each day and what tasks you accomplished during each interval. This will give you a clear picture of how much you have accomplished, and will help you stay motivated to continue working. Another approach is to use a task management system such as Trello, Asana, or Todoist, which allow you to mark tasks as completed, move them to different categories, or give them a priority level. This makes it easy to see which tasks you have finished, and which ones you still need to work on. You can also make use of a progress bar or a progress wheel, which will show you how much of your task is done. This way you can see how much is left to complete, and it will help you to stay motivated. It's also a good idea to set small milestones for each task, so you can celebrate your small wins and acknowledge your progress. This will help to stay motivated and focused on your work. Overall, tracking your progress allows you to see how much you have accomplished, stay motivated, and make adjustments as necessary to ensure that you are using your time efficiently and effectively. Does this all make sense so far? That leads us to the next aspect of this discussion, which is step number 7. Adjust as necessary. Adjusting the Pomodoro technique as necessary is an essential aspect of making it work for you. This technique is highly adaptable, and you may find that certain aspects of it need to be modified to suit your individual needs and preferences. One aspect that may need to be adjusted is the length of a single Pomodoro. The standard duration is 25 minutes, but you may find that it is too short or too long for you. It's important to experiment with different lengths and see what works best for you. Another aspect to consider is the length of the breaks. Both short breaks and longer breaks can be adjusted to suit your needs. For example, if you find that 5-minute short breaks are not enough for you, you may want to increase the length to 10 minutes. Similarly, if you find that 15 to 20 minutes is too long for a longer break, you may want to reduce it to 10 minutes. The task itself can also be adjusted. If you find that a task is too big to complete in one Pomodoro, it is a good idea to break it down into smaller chunks that can be completed in 25 minutes. It's also important to be open to change and flexible. You may find that you need to adjust the technique according to different situations, or even according to your mood. Overall, adjusting the Pomodoro technique as necessary allows you to make it work for you, and use it to increase your productivity and manage your time more efficiently. It's essential to experiment with different parameters, and find the right balance that works best for you. Am I getting through to you? Here is the last step. Step number 8, be flexible and be kind to yourself. Being flexible and kind to yourself is an important aspect of implementing the Pomodoro technique. It's essential to understand that no one is perfect and that interruptions, unexpected events, and changes in plans happen. When these things occur, it's important to be flexible and adjust the technique as necessary. Sometimes, you may not be able to complete 4 Pomodoros in a row without interruption. In other cases, you may need to take a longer break if you're feeling particularly tired or stressed. It's important to listen to your body and mind, and make adjustments as needed to ensure that you are working at a sustainable pace. Being kind to yourself also means not being too hard on yourself if you can't complete a task or if you can't stick to the schedule. It's important to remember that the Pomodoro technique is a tool to help you be more productive and manage your time more efficiently, but it's not a strict rule, and there may be days when you need to adjust your schedule or goals. It's also important to acknowledge and celebrate your small wins. You completed a task, you finished a Pomodoro, etc. It will help you to stay motivated and focused on your work. Overall, being flexible and kind to yourself is essential to implementing the Pomodoro technique. It allows you to make adjustments as necessary and ensures that you are working at a sustainable pace. It will also help you to stay motivated and to keep a positive attitude towards your work. In conclusion, the Pomodoro technique is a simple but effective method for increasing productivity and managing time more efficiently. By setting a timer for 25-minute intervals, identifying tasks, working on them without distractions, taking short and longer breaks, tracking progress, and adjusting as necessary, you can use your time more effectively and avoid burnout. It's important to keep in mind that the Pomodoro technique is a flexible tool. You may need to adjust certain aspects to suit your individual needs and preferences, and sometimes, unexpected interruptions can happen. Be kind to yourself. It's essential to be consistent and commit to using the technique, and with time, you will see improvements in your productivity and time management skills. Overall, the Pomodoro technique is a great way to boost your productivity and stay organized, and it's easy to implement, and it will help you to reach your goals and get more done in less time. If you found this video to be informative and insightful, please support us by sharing it with your network, giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and subscribing to our channel for more updates. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.